Okie doke. Talking about words. 4.3. For noctu, it's not an appellio, it's not an appellation, it's not a noun, but it's an adverb. Furthermore, futura, which is a nomen, it's an adjective, is not able to convene with an adverb. It can't be used with it. So you can't whack a adjective onto an adverb. Basically, it's saying nec dubium est, nor is there any doubt that this between them, between noctu and nocti. Noctu is the adverb, nocti the ablative of the noun. Hoc and quod is like between dui, which is a adverb, and da, which is the noun for day. Et versus da, and again, day and crastini. Day is day, crastini is for tomorrow. These are not the same case. This looks adjectival. And unless the cases are the same, idem, I think there should be a full stop there, they cannot be joined in the same type of elocution, in the same phrase or grouping. They're not together. Deinde, starting a new sentence. Then, why do we prefer to infinitive to say of the Saturnalia rather than Saturnalium? This is about case endings. I'm choosing to look into the difference it looks like. To this, when Kakina was silent in reknittings, which usually means gleaming, but it probably means he's grinning, his face is gleaming with a grin. And Acervius by Symmachus was regatus esset. He was asked, what did he estimate? What did he think day his concerning these topics? Inquit, he said, licit usually means it can be, sometimes it means although. So we'll just take it as, it could be that in this coitu, in this assembly, not less with doctrine than with ability. This can be revered, you know what I'm going to say for now. It is more for me to learn than to teach. Tamen, nevertheless, I will fabulate, I'll fabulate, confabulate or something. I'll speak according to the arbitration, the judgment of the person ordering. He's been ordered to explain the Saturnalia. And I'll insinuate first, or get into it, concerning the Saturnal, blah, blah, blah. And afterwards concerning the other things. I don't know if that goes back to noctu, etc. From where, thus, it should be eloquated, it should be spoken upon. This is not a novelty or new thing, but this is the Vetustus way, this is the old way. 5. Qui dicit, he who says, relying on the rule, Saturnalium, for which is the nominal name in the plural for the dative, which mitunt, or ends in a bus. As you know, third, fourth, and fifth usually end in bus in their plural dative and ablatives. But never they allow to be increased the syllables in number of the genitive. Okay, so it's he's explaining it's the plural dative and plural genitive, I think. But they have either, that's what AUT is about, either they have the same amount of syllables as in monilibus, monilium, that's a necklace or something, sedilibus, sedalium, something to do with chairs, or they have one syllable less, as in carminibus, which is a song or something, carminium, liminibus, and limium. So thus, therefore, Saturnalibus is rectia with Saturnium, then Saturnalibus is with Saturnaliorum, which is the second declension ending. Sed qui, but those who say of the Saturnalium, by the authority of the great men, they're fortified in saying this, for example, also Sallust in his third book of the Bacchanalia, he says this, and Mesurius in his second book on the Faustorum, It's a list of events on the calendar. He says vanilliarum. He says it's not sacred to Jove, as certain people think, but to Venus. Et ut. And as the grammaticians themselves also, I'll cite them in the testimony of these grammaticians, that various Flaccus, in his little libello, in his little book, he inscribes Saturn. He says the day of the Saturnaliorum is the day amongst the Greeks. Also, they have this festival. And in the same book, he inquits something about making clear, arbiter, I think, me to have written concerning the constitution or the founding of the Saturnalia. And Daily Dictionary, dial suit. It's got a comparative and a superlative. Bright and clearly he's explained it, lucidly, plainly, etc. Now, where were we? Item. Likewise, Julius Modestus, concerning the holidays, he says, the festivals of the Saturnaliorum. And in the same libro, he says, Antius refers that the discoverer of the Agonaliorum, which happens 4 times a year, where they sacrifice a ram, Numa Pompilium was the discoverer or the founder of this holiday. And it's a very short one today. 8. You will say, nevertheless, this authority. I question whether or not this can be defended by some rationale. Plainly, in as far as it is not alien to be committed a grammaticum with an analogy. Okay, so grammar with the analogy. So I'll attempt to overturn this for the suspicions or whatever. That's it, Quirios. Okay, so what is the usual way to announce or pronounce something? How this is being twisted, so that they prefer to say of the Saturnalium than Saturnalium.